Hi guys, welcome back to the Revolution channel. First off, I'm really sorry if you can hear purring. My cat is just on the bed behind me. I tried to get rid of him, but he just wants to join in the Christmas fun, clearly. So today's video is going to be a big haul of mostly I Heart Revolution stuff. Actually, all of this stuff, I'm pretty sure, yeah, all of this stuff in this video is I Heart Revolution focused, and I'm going to be doing a little tutorial at the end as well of this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. There's been lots of new launches recently and I'm just going to dive straight into them. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the new I Heart Revolution Cranberries and Chocolate palette. This is what the box looks like, and then if I just open it up, the inside looks like this. It actually matches my jumper pretty nicely. It's got the gorgeous kind of cranberry coloured chocolate on the front, and then on the inside it is such a beautiful palette. Look at this. If you like berry tones and browns and neutrals, then this is such a beautiful palette, but it has that kind of cranberry twist on it, so you have a few burgundy sort of shades in there. I think this is such a pretty Christmas palette because I feel like these sorts of colours are really in around Christmas time and they're very autumnal. I just think it is such a beautiful palette. There is, let me just count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 shimmers and then the rest of them are mattes. As always with the chocolate bar palettes, it's got a nice big mirror, which is really good because it's good for, you know, just doing your makeup while you're on the go. And at the end of this video, I did a tutorial on this eye look using this palette. It's so beautiful. It also smells of chocolate. So the next new launch is some star-shaped highlighters. I'm sure you guys will be aware if you have used I Heart Revolution stuff before. They have the love heart-shaped highlighters. They've also got some diamond ones, but these are new star ones, which are very Christmas appropriate. They come in 3 different shades. So they have Starstruck, which is the lightest one. So the packaging is just a little star, and then when you open them up, the actual product is also star-shaped as well. So this one is in Starstruck, which is actually what I've got on my cheekbones today, and it's just a really pretty pinky colour. We then have Gold Star, which is exactly what it says on the tin. This one is a gold star, which is a very kind of bright yellow gold, which I think would look incredible on deeper skin tones, or if you do have fairer skin, then you could definitely use this as an eyeshadow. It's this one right here. And then the final shade is the deepest shade, and this one is called Superstar. And this one looks like this. So it's a really beautiful, deep, coppery, bronze sort of shade. Again, on deeper skin tones, I think this would be gorgeous. But if you can't use this as a highlighter, you could definitely use it as an eyeshadow because they're just so beautiful and foiled, and they are a baked kind of texture, so they have that really shiny foil-like finish. My hands are gonna get covered in makeup as usual. The next thing I want to talk about are, these are so Christmassy. These are the I Heart Revolution glitter palettes, and as you can see from the packaging of these, they have actual glitter inside them which moves around. They kind of remind me of those phone cases that were popular like a couple of years ago. Well, I still have some of them, where you can tip them upside down and the glitter all moves around. They just look so cool. So there's 3 different palettes. There is the One True Love palette, which is the pink one. And this one looks like this. It's got 9 shades in it. This one has got 3 mattes, and then the rest of them are shimmers. These eyeshadows are just so beautiful. Like, look at this colour. So this one is the more pink toned one. We then have Fortune Seeker, which is purple, and this one's got little stars in it. And on the inside it looks like this. So you get a matte black, you get a couple of matte brown shades, and then the rest of them, there's a matte purple as well, and then these ones are shimmers. My favourite of this is probably the purple in the middle because it's got gold glitter in it. It's a purple, but it's got really, really fine gold glitters. That is that one there. And then the final one of these glitter palettes is the green one, which is called Starry Eyed. Well, it's kind of like a greeny blue. This one's got love hearts in it, which will move around. They're so fun to play with. So on the inside of this one, it looks like this. It's got loads of pretty blue shades. There's a couple of more neutral ones as well, so you can have a nice kind of mix. They're just so gorgeous. I'm gonna do this blue one here, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, look at the pigmentation of these eyeshadows. They're just so pretty. Okay, I can just about hold all of these at once. Next up, we have the I Heart Revolution I Heart Chocolate lip glosses, and oh my goodness, if you like your lip products to smell nice, these smell so good. So as you can see, there's quite a few of them here. I'm just going to talk you through the different colours. So they're all varying shades of nude, as you can probably see. The lightest one is called Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough. They just smell so delicious, and also they kind of correspond with the names of them. So There's one in here that's called mint chocolate and it smells of mint chocolate. There's a salted caramel one, which is actually the one I'm wearing, and it smells exactly like salted caramel. So they just smell so yummy. Okay, so this one, they're also a really pigmented gloss. As you can see here, this one is cookie dough, which I think is the lightest one. We then have honeycomb, which is more of a brown. So honeycomb is this one next to it. We then have salted caramel, which is the one that's on my lips right now. I think this one is probably my favorite. It's almost like a mixture of those two colors together. We then have chocolate brownie, which is a slightly darker pinky nude. Then we have chocolate orange, which smells like oranges. This one is a tiny bit more of a kind of corally. It's got a tiny hint more orange in there than the one next to it. We then have mint chocolate, which again smells like mint chocolate. And this one is slightly darker, it's a bit more brown. Then we have chocolate fudge. Oh, I'm gonna have to go into a new line. This one here is chocolate fudge. And then the final shade is called mocha. And again, oh my goodness, this one smells incredible because I love mocha and it smells like mocha, which is a combination of chocolate and coffee. So mocha is the darkest one there. So as you can see, there's such a gorgeous range of nudes and they just smell so good. And as you can see, I've got salted caramel on right now. It's a really, really nice creamy lip gloss. They don't feel too sticky or anything. As you can see, there's no kind of like stringy bits. They're just a really comfortable lip gloss. They're really pigmented. I think these are beautiful. Love the smell of them. Anything that smells good, I'm down. And then finally, speaking of smelling good, I think this is the final thing I'm going to talk about in this haul before I show you guys the tutorial. These are the I Heart Revolution fixing sprays, but they are scented. So again, if you like things that smell good, these all smell amazing. So we have peaches and cream. I mean, they all smell as they're described on the bottle. But peaches and cream, it looks like this. It comes in a peachy coloured bottle. I think the actual packaging of these also looks super cute because they're really colourful and kind of fun looking. We then have Tutti Frutti, which smells a lot more. It just smells like fresh fruit juice. We then have cookies and cream, which if you like kind of vanilla-y sort of scents, then this one is definitely the one to go for. And then the final one that we have is strawberries and cream, which smells like strawberries. So if you liked the original I Heart fixing spray, which I absolutely love, the original one came in a purple bottle kind of similar to this. It was such a nice fixing spray. I don't actually know where mine has gone, but now I have these to replace that. Yeah, then they now have scented versions. So again, if you're into your scents and maybe you want to get something for Christmas for somebody as a little stocking filler that's just cute and fun and they can make use of and it smells good at the same time, then these are the new scented fixing sprays. Okay, so I think that is it for the haul part. I'm now just going to move on to the tutorial of this look right here. So I've done my base and my eyebrows, but I haven't done my highlighters. So I'm going to use one of the Star Baked highlighters, and I think I'm going to go for the shade Starstruck. So this one is the lightest out of all of them. It's just a really pretty pale pink colour. Also as well, all of the brushes that I'm using in this video are Revolution brushes. And I'm also putting some of this on my brow bone and down my nose as well. Then for my eyes, I want to go for something super Christmassy, something that you could wear to a party or, I don't know, Christmas gathering, just anywhere where you want to do your makeup a little bit special. So I'm going to be using the Cranberries and Chocolate palette, which looks like this. Oh, this is so gorgeous. This is my type of palette. So first I'm taking this shade here, which is called Tawny, and I'm going to just blend this through my crease. And then I'm just going to deepen this up with a bit of this shade, which is called Sienna. And I'm mostly focusing this on the outer half of my eyelid. Then I'm just taking a clean blending brush and I'm just going to blend over the edges. Then I'm also running that shade along my lower lash line. I'm then taking the shade called Wine, which is a beautiful burgundy colour. All of the ones that I've used so far have been matte, but I'm going to put this on my outer corner. And I'm also blending this through my crease as well. Then to add a bit of shimmer, I'm going to take this shade down here, which is called Festive. And I'm just going to pack this onto my eyelid. Oh, that's so beautiful. So I'm just bringing this about 3/4 of the way along my eyelid. I'm not going to bring it to the very outer corner. Then just to brighten it up a bit, I'm taking this shade, which is called Tasteful, which is a light champagne pink. I'm just going to layer this over the top. Whoa, that's really pigmented. Just to bring it a bit more brightness. And then I'm also taking the shade Festive, the burgundy shimmer, I'm just gonna add some of this to my lower lash line. And then I'm taking the shade Gratification, which is this almost white shimmer, and I'm gonna put this in my inner corners. And then just to deepen up my outer corners a tiny bit more, I'm gonna go in with this shade, which is called Scorched, which is the dark brown. And I'm actually gonna mix this with a bit of wine, which I used earlier. I'm just gonna put a bit of this on my very outer corners. Okay, so next I'm adding some of the Renaissance Flick liner. And then for mascara, I'm using the Mascara Revolution. Then for my lips, I'm taking one of the glosses. I don't know which one to go for. I think I might go for Salted Caramel. One, because it's probably my favourite smelling one, and two, because I just love the colour of this. I do have a bit of lip balm on already. Let me just dab that off. I can't even describe the smell of this. It is just divine. And then just to finish everything off, I'm using the fixing spray in Peaches and Cream. Okay, so this is the finished Christmas party look. Just imagine this with some party clothes and you're good to go. Okay, so I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. All of these products can be found on revolutionbeauty.com, which is linked in the description box down below. If you aren't already subscribed to the Revolution YouTube channel, then make sure you press the subscribe button, because there is always new things coming out and new products. So if you want to stay up to date, then make sure you're subscribed. If you have any feedback or comments or questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!